Hey, what's up, guys? Data Trader back again with another weekly review. Sorry about that. A little bit under the weather. Um, so this week, uh, based on, right here you can see it says I'm up 160, but actually I think I'm down 500. I'm pretty sure I am, and I'll explain that. So the reason why I'm down 500 was the day that we had the rioting and stuff. I chose to buy some puts to edge myself on Beyond and Fastly, but I also sold some calls to pay for those puts. So those were a wash basically, right? So that's break even. If I get out of the calls, all those are just basically break even, right? Just insurance for free. Because I had a bunch of Beyond puts and a bunch of Fastly calls, right? I already know I'm oversizing those because the max I'm supposed to bring overnight is three, and at that time I had four Fastly puts, which, as I say, oversized. I went over my max, and at the same time I also had five Beyond puts. So I had to buy those puts, and then I sold some naked calls against the puts to pay for the puts. Um, so as I say, once I get out of those calls, that would be a square. I had to stop out of Beyond this week on two of the puts because I knew I was oversized too. But you get greedy, and this is the market just showing me that whatever works in December and November doesn't work in January. So don't oversize yourself. And Beyond got some bad news on Tuesday. I was looking pretty good to get out of two of my puts come Tuesday, and Tuesday morning they downgrade the stock. So you never know what's gonna happen. So they downgrade the stock Tuesday morning, and it's off to the selling. So I had these 115s, and we dropped to like 116.80, and I said I wasn't gonna let these get in the money. I don't want to deal with five puts in the money, so just take the $500 loss. So I lost 275 on each one of the contracts. You know, and I still got three contracts in there still. But I can deal with three. Having five is going to restrict my account to where I can't do anything else. So I just took the loss because over the last 2 months I probably made around 2 to 3 grand off Beyond. So giving back 500 seemed okay. So that was the Beyond side. Fastly, um, I had a bunch of puts and stuff that I had on Fastly that I had to get out of. So I didn't end up getting out of none of them. I had to just keep rolling. So I still have my three Fastly puts, but I also have a 101 covered call on Fastly because I had to use this covered call to pay for the put on that day when the riot stuff in the market was selling off. So that did that. And where I actually took the loss now is I bought some Apple puts because, not Apple, I bought some SPY puts. I bought two SPY puts. Basically, I'm saying if the market goes down, those SPY puts will, basically control my losses to a good extent, with the puts that I have. But obviously, I didn't sell any calls against SPY because I just didn't want to put my margin up that high. So, and I don't have any need to sell anything against it, so I didn't do it. So I got those SPY puts for um, I gotta find these things in here. So let me arrange by name and go down to S. So spy puts. Yeah, so I did the 73s, I think it is. Yeah, I did these 73 puts for 271, and I bought one back for 130 and the next one back for this. So, the next morning they melted by half. And that just shows like being a buyer, things like that will happen to you. So you know, you have to be able to control your risk on it. And I took another loss on something else. I'm trying to think. Oh, I think I bought a Beyond put. Oh yeah, those are a strike too. So yeah, so I took like a 300, 350 loss there. So all in all for the week, I think I'm down 500. I wasn't around that much to document some of my trades because I had a lot of stuff going through this week. And I also pulled like, at one point I pulled a lot of my stuff off. So like literally I was picking up like 10% on a lot of these trades because of what happened on Tuesday, and I pulled them all off. But the big takeaway from this week is, basically failure to perform is one, right? Because, I already knew I wasn't supposed to have that many puts going overnight, and I did. And then they downgraded the next day, so, that's my fault. Um, and, moving forward, ARKK this is my first week playing with it, and, performed excellent. But as you can see that I pulled puts off at half profits that day when the market was coming down. I didn't really have any reason to pull it, but I said I was just gonna pull them just to free up my margin because I had the five beyonds. So that's what's driving a lot of these things that I take off halfway is being oversized in other positions. So, I look at that and, start the year out, in a hole. And good thing I got a shovel around back because, I know I'm coming square on all my puts, right? The spy puts and all that, all that stuff I'll come square on in a couple days. But this is where I'm at, and I'm mad at myself over Corsair because I held this thing for 2 weeks and then only made 14 bucks because I pulled it off that day when the market was going down. Yeah, that's a failure to perform in my eyes. So, back at it for next week. I have a lot more stuff in the market back again. As you can see, I have a lot more trades in there. So I put a lot more money back in the market because I don't have. So right now you can see my margins up to 44K. But this is majority because I have a Tesla naked call. I have a 1190 call on Tesla. So if Monday Tesla doesn't make it up to 950 on Monday, that call is gonna be at like 60%. So that's what I'm basically going on is Tesla don't gain that much, but we already know Tesla can jump 100 points on Monday. That's it. Otherwise, from that, I have my same cycle of stocks. I have my Fazley puts in the money, Beyond puts in the money. I have Lemonade naked calls for next it's actually 2 weeks out. Um, and that's it. Just got to sit here and let Theta do its thing because you can see right now my portfolio Theta is pretty high. If nothing moves for the day, I make 480, and this is what I gauge myself off is the amount of the theta that I'm burning. So I have a lot of money out there right now because you can see my net lick is 63 and the amount of cash I have in my account right now, is 69. So we just need to burn through all that theta that's in there to get that money back. All in all, hopefully you guys have a green week next week. And as I said, my videos aren't financial advice because as you see, I say in my disclaimer that you will lose, and because I'm gonna lose, because it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's just I got weak hands. As Craig said, I got them paper hands. But that's it, and thanks for watching my video.